want to thank Recreation and Parks Director Alan McKnight and Director Mark Kelsey, Public Service Department, all of you over there that have been so helpful over the years. You do great work, all of you that are working for the city, and I'm so grateful for this because I'm proud to announce new sidewalks on Deshler Avenue, between Lockbourne and Fairwood, and this is much needed. This will be part of our $4 million investment. These sidewalks don't cost $4 million, but there'll be another 9.2 miles of sidewalks invested in the city of Columbus, and our total investment this year will be $4 million. And you know, pedestrian safety is key, because what we've tried to do is try to build these new sidewalks in areas where there are young people walking back and forth from parks, rec centers, and schools. And here we have a park here and a park down at the end of the street that young people walk up and down this street constantly. And there has been a request for some time now to build sidewalks on this street, and we're doing it. Now, there are other new sidewalks we're building this summer as well. New sidewalks on Old Betts Road between South High Street and Beth Ann Drive, and the construction of those sidewalks will start in the next couple of weeks. You know, this is real important to this administration because since the year 2000, the city has built almost 68 miles of sidewalks in Columbus. Now let's put that into perspective. The miles of sidewalks that we've built so far equal over half the distance between here and Cleveland, Ohio. We have many more miles to go. A journey big journeys require one step, and this is many steps along the way. And so we're very proud of this. Now, why do we need so many sidewalks in the city? Because there are other areas of the city that need sidewalks as well. Well, the reason is how the city developed over a course of 80 years, 60 years, a long period of time, over decades, where areas of the city came into the city from township areas, and there was not a requirement that when they came through annexation into the city of Columbus, that sidewalks would be built in the process, sidewalks and streetlights. And so our city needs a great deal of infrastructure. Well, we've been on this goal in this process of trying to catch up the infrastructure with the needs of our people. And so we're focused on these sidewalks as well as other sidewalks. But our focus will be around areas of recreation centers, parks, and schools, so that young people don't have to walk into the streets where they have to dodge cars, where they can walk on a sidewalk and be and stay out of harm's way and stay safe in our community. This is very, very important. And this is also the process of our city transforming. This is part of the transformation process. We want Columbus to be a much more pedestrian-friendly city. This city was really built for the automobile. We have an excellent highway system. We have big roads. We have an arterial system that is the best in America. But when you build those kind of systems over a course of 80 years, it sometimes puts pedestrians in harm's way. And so we want to reverse the trend, making it a great place for pedestrians as well as other forms of transportation. That's why we're building bike paths in our city. Building bike paths all over the city of Columbus, because it's important to have bike paths and alternative forms of transportation, and we're trying to get away from so many cars where we can ride our bikes and we can walk around our neighborhoods in a safe and effective manner. Now, we can't get any of this done without leadership at council. And a key leader at council that's helping us get this done in an effective way is Eileen Paley, a council member. If she could come forward and talk about some of the things we're doing here, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Eileen.
Thank you. It is great to be with you today celebrating this infrastructure investment in the Columbus South Side here on East Deshler Avenue. I would like to thank our Mayor Michael Coleman, Director Mark Kelsey, and the Columbus South Side Area Commission Chair Jim Griffin for their support in making this event possible. Investment in infrastructure allows the city to grow and succeed, and sidewalks help complete a neighborhood, adding value for the homeowners while promoting a healthy lifestyle. As the mayor has previously stated, this is just a part of the city's $4 million in capital improvement funds that is investing in pedestrian safety projects, including 9.2 miles of sidewalk construction. This sidewalk construction project will cover the segment of East Deshler Avenue between Lockbourne Road and Fairwood Avenue. As you know, there currently are no sidewalks, and this will give pedestrians a safer path traveling to and from Fairwood Park and the intersections of East Deshler and Fairwood Avenues. This investment in Deshler Park area will improve the safety of all residents and lead to a stronger neighborhood for decades to come. This is part of our effort to invest in this community, to improve safety, enhance health, and increase home and property values in the city of Columbus. I am so proud of our team under Director Kelsey, and let's not forget Parks and Recs. And we are just happy to Recs and Parks to be here. Thank you.
Again, you see the cars driving back and forth here, and I have been on the street many times. I've walked on this area and I've driven down this area. And when it comes to walking, there's only one place to walk. That is the street. And I cannot tell you how many times myself I've had to kind of step aside. And as a young person, well, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about the young people of our community and the senior citizens. Walking back and forth in this area I always see them walking on the street. We got to change that. So we're changing in other areas of the city as well. So we have some great community representatives who have been asking for this. And here we are today getting it done. Jim Griffin, Chair of Columbus Southside Area Commission. If you come forward, Jim.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor Coleman, for your introduction. As Chair of the Columbus Southside Area Commission, I am thrilled with the installation of the new sidewalks here in Deshler Park and established South Columbus neighborhood. Sidewalks provide a welcoming feeling and promote neighborhood pride. Installation of new sidewalks will help build a stronger sense of community here in this neighborhood. Furthermore, sidewalks are critical for the safety of all residents, especially our children and our seniors. We take sidewalks for granted unless we don't have them. I'm excited that Mayor Coleman and Columbus City Council have made sidewalks a priority. Thank you, Councilperson Eileen Paley, for your leadership in spearheading this important initiative for the City of Columbus and especially Deshler Park. Thank you.
Then a friend of mine from way back, Earl Littlefield, I used to call him Earl the Pearl. Earl the Pearl, I still do. Earl, what was the name of the basketball player? Earl Monroe. His name was Earl the Pearl Monroe. And Earl Littlefield reminds me of him all the time. Earl the Pearl Littlefield from the Deshler Park Civic Association. Earl.
Thank you. I forgot my speech. But anyhow, I want to thank the mayor, the development department, and everyone concerned with Southside, Mr. Griffin, and everyone concerned with getting our sidewalks after a long period of time. I know we fought for speed bumps and things of that nature over the years as a block watch and a civic association. I want to thank some of my officers are here, Barbara Smoke, Cheryl Bass, our commissioner, Connie Boykin, and some of our civic association members. I'm glad to see them out because this has been a thing that we've been looking forward to for a long time for sidewalks for our, as everybody says, safety, senior citizens, our children that walk them down here when they get off the school buses down on Lockbourne, and just for the neighborhood in general. And I'm glad that we're part of that 9.6 miles that was appropriated for this area. after our long wait. And I want to thank the guys that's going to be doing all the work back there, all these workers out of these hard hats. I thought I was going to have a hard hat on. They said groundbreaking. I said I wanted a hard hat. But the guys that going to do all the work and everything, and I live right around the corner, so I might be bringing you guys some cold water or something once in a while to keep you going so we can get this project over with by, what, mid-September, you think? So thank you for coming out and appreciate everybody concerned with getting this project done. Thank you.
And Connie Boykin from the Deshler Commission, if you come forward and say a few words about this endeavor. Thank you.
I'd like to say that I'm proud that the City of Columbus has selected our neighborhood, for these sidewalks. We know that we've had some adverse condition, with the closing of Deshler Park School. But I think that the city has seen that to invest in our neighborhood is to invest in property values, in safety, and also inspiring the people in the community to take care of their property. I think that Deshler Park is a special area. We have good median income here. We have a lot of senior citizens, a lot of people who are about something, and I think that they have been taxpayers for years, and they deserve to have sidewalks, they deserve to have safety. And I think this community is glad that we were selected, to have, these sidewalks. These sidewalks mean a great deal to us for those of you who already have sidewalks. So all I want to say is thanks to the city, thanks to the mayor, and thanks to everyone who has been involved in this project. Thank you.
So, again, thank you very much for being here. This is on top of the 65 miles or so of alleys that will be resurfacing this summer as well. First time we had resources to do that in some time. We're proud to do this for our community. Again, thank you very much. And our kids and our seniors will be safer as a result of these new sidewalks in this community. Thank you.